Baby, do you understand me now? Sometimes I feel a little mad, but don't.
This area right here is basically industrial, where you don't see a whole bunch of homeless people. The homeless people be coming here basically at nighttime. They start setting up their tents about when it gets dark, or like 8:39. It's not heavily patrolled by cops, but we see them every now and then. And yes, it's drug infested, are you kidding? And when you meet some very intelligent people that live in these tents, they just tired of being at home. They just tired of being with the system. Yeah, I'm a vet. U.S. Marine.
Do you see any youth around here that also live here, like 18 to 24, 25?
Yeah, they're strung off with damn crystal. They're about the net nation.
And they're pretty young. You can tell they're using crystal meth.
Yeah.
Do you think they're receiving the
GR?
right help or support?
No, they don't want no.
They don't want it?
When they get tired of it, they get tired of it. They're still
How
young.
old are you, sir?
60.
Have any family members that live close by?
No, 500 miles away up north. Oh, I stay on the streets up by Los Angeles Street.
Do you receive any services, any therapy? Do you go see a doctor or anything here?
Yeah, I have psych. I take psych med, and I'm a veteran, and they give me therapy.
They prescribe you any medication?
Yes,
And is it helpful?
yes. Prozac and Benadryl help me go to sleep.
Okay. And how long have you been taking those prescription medicines for?
7 years.
7 years? Okay. And do you, by any chance, use any other stuff?
I drink and smoke marijuana.
Okay. And does marijuana help you?
Yeah, I have glaucoma in my eye, and it helps a little bit.
Oh,
Keep
okay.
the pressure down.
Okay. How long have you been smoking weed for?
Still 27 years.
27 years.
Yeah.
Have you ever been criminalized for smoking weed? Or
No.
any other stuff?
Yeah, for petty theft and
Petty theft.
things like that. Yeah.
How long ago was that?
Oh, that was a while ago.
Okay, so you've been staying out of trouble?
Yeah,
Good.
that's right.
Okay, ¿y usted cuántos años tiene?
65.
65. ¿Y a dónde vive usted?
Vivo aquí, en la misión que está aquí en la esquina.
Okay. ¿Y cuántos años ha vivido usted aquí?
Ahorita llevo como, no recuerdo muy bien, pero llevo como 5 o 6 meses. Porque
Ok.
mi mente no está para nada, mi mente está volando.
¿Y usted tiene hijos?
4 hijos tengo aquí.
¿A dónde están sus hijos?
Bueno, mi hija pues, uno está preso, tú sabes, y los otros pues andan mal, andan en la calle en droga y eso. Y no fui muy bueno con los chiquitos, pero siempre fui respetuoso y siempre me dije por lo grande, ¿you know what I mean?
Sí.
Y ellos no entienden y por eso estoy aquí.
Ok, ¿y su hijo que está preso, por qué está ahí exactamente?
Pues lo mismo. No quiero decir así porque no, se mira feo.
Está
Pero
bien.
Lo mismo. Pero es un buen muchacho, nomás que seguido por otra gente.
¿Cuántos años tiene su hijo?
Mi hijo tiene 32 años.
¿32?
Sí.
¿Y su hija cuántos años tiene?
24.
¿A dónde está su hija?
Anda en la calle también, anda mal.
¿Y usted sabe qué tipo de drogas usa?
Pues yo pienso que cristal.
¿Y cuántos años está usando ella?
Ella ni sé, de verdad. Yo me di cuenta ya después tarde. ¿Sabe? Uno trabajando y luchando por ello y ellos no se dan cuenta. Yo vine de mi país para sacar adelante a ellos, pero
¿De dónde es usted?
yo soy cubano.
Homeless individuals in Skid Row are predominantly people with severe and chronic mental disabilities, addiction disease, and most commonly, both mental disability and addiction. Because of Not in My Backyard activists, about half of the shelter and housing programs for homeless in the county of LA are located in Skid Row.
How old are you?
24.
20. So you came out here by yourself?
Correct. But like, as opposed to a 9-to-5 job, I never did that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. And why is that?
Paying rent to live on the planet you were born on is slavery. You know, I didn't come here for that. So, you know, I'm not inspired by paycheck to paycheck.
So you say you're staying with a friend?
No, sometimes I stay with a friend, sometimes I sleep in a tent, whichever one I choose.
How are your like neighbors, you know, the people that live here too?
Well, I don't consider these people my neighbors because I don't drink or smoke. And the conscience here is very primitive. Like, I don't drink, smoke, beer, alcohol, cigarettes, marijuana, nothing. Nothing.
What do you think about those people that do?
Well, they're making a choice. And that's the bottom of the line. Whatever the choice is, I don't want to implement bad and good, but they're making a choice in their own life.
Okay.
For example, when people don't feel loved, they run to a deterrent. Not just drugs to drown it out. They may get a dog, because dogs will love you no matter what circumstance you're in. So that's what I see. I see a consciousness where people are trying to feel something. But the problem is they've outlived it a long time ago, and they don't realize that they're dead. So, it's turned into a culture.
What do you see any young people? Or are you the only young person out here?
No, I see so many. Like, there's a youth program in Hollywood called Covenant House. I used to live there.
Oh.
I used to live at Covenant House, and that's for 18 to 24. And when a youth gets kicked out for whatever reason, this is what happens. I mean, these people have been here for decades. They used to be youth as well. Mm-hmm. So it's an issue that's been going on for decades, and it's not the city's problem, but my problem is that when we're acting like it's not there.
Do you have any degrees?
Yes, I do. A doctor of metaphysical science.
Wow.
Yeah. It's not hard to be at peace. But when the TV's promoting this certain socialization, and we're making social contracts with lifestyles that are just destroying the economy, I don't care about nothing that's normal. I only want this thing that's going to divorce me from my humanness. And that's the problem.
Do you think that maybe some people here that are medicating themselves with these drugs need more of that type of therapy?
They're going to need. See, what we like to call it, what we call it in metaphysics is what is the term I'm looking for? We don't want to tell someone to stop doing drugs unless we're about to love them to the extent that the drugs was fulfilling. Saying don't do drugs when I'm not going to fulfill the love that needs to be there, then I'm not doing anything.
So you think these people they don't feel loved?
Love is gone. When let's say for example you're talking to someone that's 40. You're 40 years old, and they were kicked out of their house when they were 17 because their parents found out they were gay. And 23 years ago, there was no resources for homosexual other than GRIDS, which was the Gay-Related Immune Deficiency Syndrome, AIDS. This is what happened to them. And you walk around with the hatred and the misery, and it's building up, and this is what you have. We have a culture that's created out of everybody. Skid Row is the consciousness of the world. Everybody sends their darkest thoughts to this environment, and we create it. We create it. They have to be there. They have to be there. And what we also have to accept is that Skid Row is a part of Los Angeles.
The Safer Cities Initiative was passed in 2006 and added 50 officers in Skid Row. In the first year of the initiative, about 12,000 citations were issued. There are about 750 arrests per month, in which 55% were for drug offenses. The estimated cost of adding 50 officers to the task force is $6 million a year. Only 21% of Los Angeles homeless are sheltered. Shelter and transitional housing availability varies based upon funding and restrictions placed on the programs.